he got something going on right now, so I'm gonna try to do his job. He make it look easy, but it's not. Um, Hopefully he'll pop up at any time. We kind of waiting on him right now. But other than that, my name is Mark Overby. I've been a guest of the show a few times. I come through whenever I can. Of course, I did. We all walked the same path, did the same thing. As you can see, I just came from the gym. Just wanted to holler at my brother. But he's getting everything going on. Trying to connect with the guests right now, so I'm trying to connect with him. But other than that, I ain't really doing too much. I've been out of town a little bit, dealing with the heat. Been in Oklahoma, uh, Georgia. Just been traveling the states a little bit. I'm about to shoot out to Ghana. Spend a few weeks out there. Homie, I know out there getting married, so you know, trying to get some checks on my passport. uh, I actually heard it's a real good atmosphere to be in. You know what I mean? So I plan on going to a few countries in Africa in my lifetime. Ghana was just the first. Of course, I want to go to Morocco, Tanzania, Nigeria. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get into the mindset if you've seen them all. So I got to go out there and get my own perspective on things. But oh, here you go, right here. Be waiting on him. You know what I mean? Hopefully he'll be here in a sec. Oh, but other than that, really ain't been doing too much. Just coming through. Check on bro. Yeah, yeah. Sound a little better right there. I've been trying to get Rue in the gym, trying to get him to work out, but you know, he he stays busy. Like he's a Jamaican. He has like 1,000 jobs. So it's a wonder that he comes here, that he makes it here every time. But you know, I think since I've been home going on over 4 years now. So it's like 5 years, and everything's oh, everything's looking up. Everything is going good. Like I don't know if you know about my journey, but drove trucks for a while. Well, of course, I started out, had to get my CDL, drove trucks for a while, been all across the country. Got my own truck, did that for a while. Now I'm getting into something else, just trying to, what they say, milk this cow for all it's worth, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so, okay. Uh, I'm actually, training a couple people right now too, so, you know, just doing a few things, you know what I mean, trying to enjoy my days. But we also doing this little basketball tournament, this little basketball program that we're trying to get with the youth. We're gonna go out there and see what's going on with them. And all right, all right. Look like I'm gonna be on my own for a minute. uh, I'm trying to see. I don't, I haven't seen the last couple of shows, so I don't know the topic that he was on. But mm, I guess we'll go with just you know, trying to trying to move forward, man. Trying to move forward with the right mind frame. I come across a lot of people that try to focus on things that they don't have and focus on things that is missing in their life. You know what I mean? And I was just having a discussion with somebody earlier that a lot of times I think we need to focus on not even things that go good in our life, but things that didn't go bad. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of things that could have went worse, and you could always and be in a worse situation than you is now. You know what I mean? Like, oh, just having like people on your team, people that you love, people that will move for you is a great thing to have, and I think a lot of people take that for granted. You know what I mean? Because we get caught up in material things, materialism, consumerism, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Focusing on, I don't have this, I don't have this, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, and your life can start to feel incomplete. You know what I mean? But once things are taken from you, and you start to value the little things like the relationship that you have, the relationship that you foster with people, and just going through tough times and know that a lot of things in this life aren't promised to you. Like waking up every day is not promised to you. Actually being healthy, being able to like work out, or being able to travel, or just being able to take care of your daily, just being able to take care of your daily responsibilities. I mean, financially, that's actually a blessing because there's a lot of people that's not in that situation. You know, I spoke to somebody about just making $30,000 a year, 35,000 dollars a year. Like a lot of times people will look down upon that, but that's actually puts you in the top 15 percentile of the world. You know what I mean? Like it's 85% of the people in the world that would wish to make $30,000 a year. You know what I mean? So the fact that you are able to make that, don't look at it like, damn, I wish I can do more. I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that, and think that your life is incomplete or your life is a waste. Nah, yo, you actually getting up every day doing something where you in the top 15% out of the world. So just look at it in the global aspect, man. It's a lot of I don't want to just say poverty, but it's a lot of negativity out there, man. That you don't have to focus on if you don't want to. Like if you focus on things that's bringing discipline, bringing joy to your life, man. Just focus on that, man. And you know even in the midst of despair or in the midst of like negative situations, you can find joy in that. You know what I mean? Because there's been times, I'm sure Rue said this plenty of times because me and him spoke about this, that even even doing time in prison, like I did 22 years in prison, so doing time in prison, there are moments in prison where you feel like jovial, or you feel joy, you feel content because you find joy within the midst of negativity. You'll find joy in the midst of despair, and it's kind of hard to you know get people to see that, because now when you come out here, this shit is cake. You know what I mean? Like being out here, you kind of control your environment. You control who you around. You pick the people that you want in your circle. Whereas what I mean, in other situations, you don't have any control over any of that. So when you do get some control over it, that's actually a blessing. So you know what I mean? It's really, oh, life is great, man. You know what I mean? I just always look at it like, life is great, man. It could always be worse. There's plenty of people in situations that wish they can change places with me. And you need to have, well, I don't want to say you, but most people should have the same mind frame that on your worst day, whatever you're going through, it's somebody that wish they had the hand you was dealt. So, you know what I mean? Just go through life with a sense of gratitude that know that you can do something more. So I try to surround myself around, positive people, things, people that I love. All right. So we got a minute out here, and it seems like I don't know. It seems like everybody is off of this channel, man. There's no one in the chat either. So I guess I'm gonna just use this as a TED talk or a therapy session. Oh man, we here. All right, Rakia. All right, well, it's good. It's good that somebody's out there listening. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hold it down for Rue. and he makes it look so easy. But he is like the loquacious one. He can just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I'm more of the you know, I like to get things done and just try to lounge in the background. You know what I mean? I'm not really the person that talks a lot. But, I'm trying to make up for my brother. You know what I mean? He's like I told you, he wears many hats. He wears many hats, and he always got something going on, but he got a good heart. Like he really does have a good heart, whereas he's always trying to put people ahead of himself. And you know, I'm more of the I don't want to say selfish, but it is selfish though. You know what I mean? Because I really looked at it when I was locked up that you have to take care of yourself first. You got to put yourself in a position whereas you were able to stand on your own and take care of yourself, and then you can take care of other people. Because if you can't take care of yourself, if you can't keep your own backyard clean, if you can't clean your own room, if you can't control your own little circumference of your own cipher, you can't tell anyone else what to do, or you really won't be a help to anybody else. You'll be more so of a liability. So I came out with the idea that I'm gonna try to first of all, get acclimated and stand on my own 2 feet, and then be able to, help people and branch off. And what is it? I think the Minister Farrakhan said it's best. He said self, family, community, like in that order. Like that's the order that you want to be able to exert discipline, regiment, and that's who you want to just give knowledge yourself and give guidance to. I mean, once you can guide yourself and discipline yourself, you'll be able to guide and discipline other people. So it's to when somebody's telling you or trying to give you advice and you see that they don't have their affairs in order, it's hard to take that advice because not only are you looking at them as an example, like, nah, dog, you gotta tighten up, man. How you gonna tell me how to do this when I'm looking at you? But at the same time, you won't have the tools to actually either help somebody or give them an alternative to what they're doing. You know what I mean? If you aren't able to guide yourself. So once you understand and take care of yourself, you'll be able to take care of other people. So that's the difference between me and him. Like he comes out with a great heart, whereas he will give to other people so much more that he will forget about himself. You know what I mean? Like he really will forget about himself. He'll do so much for other people that I mean. I try to tell him, yo, bro, sometimes you gotta I mean, put your foot down there and just focus on you a little bit. But he's a great dude, man, and like I say, he got a lot of attributes that I wish that I ain't gonna say I wish, but he got a lot of attributes that I need to bring to the forefront of my life. But you know what I mean, I'd kind of be a little focused on me. So he it's a good dude, man. I really fuck with dude, man. I can't say I don't, man, because he been the whole time I've been out. They've been out like for I'm going into my 5th year, so this is like I've been out 4 years, probably like 4 years and like 5 months, almost going on 4.5 years, and like the whole time that I've been out, man, he's been like really consistent. Like he's been like a steady person. And one thing I come to learn going through life is that you trust consistency. You know what I mean? Like when you see somebody that's consistent and the message they bring, consistent in their personality, like even if somebody was a consistent asshole, son, you'll be cool with somebody that's a consistent asshole as opposed to somebody that's wishy-washy all the time. With every time you see him, you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know how you're going to act. You don't know how you got to conduct yourself around them. You'll be more apt to respect somebody that has consistency and they're the same person all the time, because it's more prone to be their true self. It's more prone to be authentic. So the fact that the whole time I've been home, he been the same person. You know what I mean? I love that dude, man. Really do. And like I say, man, we all trying to help each other out, man. We all trying to help each other here and look out for each other. Damn, boy. I feel like a stand-up comedian. You know how stand up comedians feel like they bombing, and they just they got 5 minutes, and they say the 5 minutes feel like 30. I feel like feel like I've been talking forever, and I only been in here for like what 6 minutes. Yo, I don't see how he do it. That boy got a gift, man. He really has a gift, man. He really has a love for doing things to people, man. He really has a love for it, man. And like I say, this right here is really, really, really a hard thing to somebody that really don't like communicate with a lot of people or do public speaking or I actually told you I'm more of a action person. You know what I mean? I'm not the person that'll just want to rant and talk to you all day and this, that, and the third. I see. Even when I was in prison, it was the same way. I was about action. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you. We not gonna sit here and go back and forth 1,000 times about the same thing over and over. No, we would just, all right, man. This is where I stand. This is my line in the sand. And what is it gonna be? I mean, like, what are we gonna do? Oh man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the encouragement. I appreciate the encouragement. I'm waiting for Sandman to come out this joint. So it's like at times, man, it just be like trying to trying to mature and evolve into different things. So actually, what I've been doing, I've been trying to learn the stock market. Well, I ain't gonna say trying to, because I'm pretty much doing it. I mean, so I've been learning the stock market. I've been trading options, doing position trading, buying stocks and all that stuff, and doing things long term to try to secure a little bit of freedom in my life. Whereas I kind of have a little more control over my time now. Hence, I can go to the gym in the middle of the afternoon. You know what I mean? I can just up and go to Africa sometimes. I mean, to go to my man's wedding. So I'm gonna be there for like 3 weeks. So um, that's actually my first time leaving the country as an adult. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to this experience right here. So I've been trying to work out in the heat just to get used to the African heat, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure we know about Africa, and my man that's from over there, he tell me like, yo, it's scorching over there. It's hot. So I'm trying to get used to, being active and during these hot days in Philly. So when I do get to Africa, I'm not, that complaining American that's, oh man, it's so hot over here. How do y'all do this? Where's the AC and this, that, and the third? Nah, this heat is oppressive. How do y'all do this? Nah, I don't want to be that dude. So I'm trying to go over there and like really enjoy the experience. So I'm trying to get used to being active in the heat. Uh not not overdoing it with the AC. You feel what I'm saying? So I can just get used to being in hot, humid conditions. Whereas, you know what I mean, I'm able to function over there and just be like a regular dude and not just have the heat overtake everything and not just focus on that. You know what I mean? It's sort of one of the things. Oh, definitely. But um, drinking waters over there. I done already got my shots and all that stuff. You got to get like certain vaccinations before you go over there because it's a different part of the country and you dealing with different things. What is it? Yellow fever, typhoid, malaria, things of that nature. So I done already done all that. So I'll be leaving out in a couple of weeks, and I'm actually like looking forward to that. So right now I'm in like the preparation stages of getting ready for that. But this will be my first time leaving the country. Like as an adult, I've been in Mexico as a child. Living in San Diego, but yo, this it, man. This is like the first experience. This is like one of the things I really thought of. I really look forward to when I was behind the walls. You know what I mean? Being behind the walls, you sort of have an idea and like you place yourself in a lot of different situations and you map things out. So you become a little more logical and like how to analyze and process information by going through the walls because you have to see things before it happen. So when you are placed in those situations, it's not a surprise to you. You know what I mean? So if you ever been around somebody that's been in prison a long time, normally they kind of like calculating, laid back. They're thinkers because you are forced to think in there because it's a very aggressive volatile environment, whereas every interaction you have with somebody is a potential altercation or a potential conflict, and every conflict can lead to your potential death. So it's like you're always on guard at times. So you have to go through. You have to always be on guard, but at the same time, like I say earlier, you still have like jovial moments, and you still have moments of content. You still have moments of peace because you got to find your peace within all the chaos. So, like I say, man, this life thing out here is, I don't want to say it's easy, but I think a lot of people make it harder than it have to be. You know what I mean? A lot of people really they focus on a lot of things that just make their life hard and make it kind of make themselves like resentful and bitter when yo just being healthy, man. Just having your health, man. Just being able to like have all your facilities, man. Have your mental acumen. Yo, that right there is a blessing, man, because you're still in control of your future, so to speak. You still got some semblance of control of what you want to do. Now it's up to how much are you willing to put forth? How much effort are you willing to put forth? Or what are you willing to sacrifice? Because for every pro is a con. For every action there's a reaction. For every cause there's an effect. So it's just, you got to be able to, just focus on, or I ain't gonna just, I'm not just gonna say focus, man. Just figure out what you want. Just figure out what you want, the plan you want. Write that shit down. Write down what you want to do, what you want to accomplish for the next year. No, for the next 6 months. Write down what you want to accomplish for the next 6 months and just focus on that and see where it takes you. You know what I mean? Just and see where it takes you. And sometimes you're gonna everybody's not gonna be able to rock with you, but some people will. And you just never know. A quote that I always like to say: never underestimate how much your life can change in a year. You know what I mean? Because all it takes is 1 year. If you put your head down and, stay on your grind for 1 year and you look up, I'm telling you, you won't get somewhere. You won't get somewhere, and just not, it's going to be hard because you still have the decisions you made previously and the consequences of those, or you're going to have to deal with those. And sometimes life just happens. You know what I mean? Things just happen to people. So, hopefully when I get this first stamp on this passport, it's a good thing. A friend of mine just told me she want to go to St. Lucia's, and I'll see about that after Africa. But you know what I mean, right now I'm focusing on this trip right here, because this right here is something I really wanted to do. I wanted to stay for a month for real, but being that's my first time, I said, yo, I'm a cap it at like 2.5 weeks. But I wanted to stay for a whole month. You know what I mean? Because if I go somewhere, I want to go and just, immerse myself into the environment. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a 2 feet in type person. I don't like to just, you know what I mean, like half step. You know what I mean? So if I do something, I like to jump all the way in. So that was the plan, to go there for a month. But I said, nah, I'm gonna be smart about it. Uh, you do. Most people they do have it into things that they want. You got to find what you're willing to be disciplined in. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, they'll pay attention to the wrong things, but it's something that you are willing to discipline yourself for. It's something that you're willing to focus on, and if you can figure out a way to either monetize that or put that into your life, or do something like make that an auxiliary part of your life or a hobby or something like that, where you're able to do something or spend a lot of time doing that, it'll help you in other aspects of your life. You know, like with me, I like to work. I like working out. You feel what I'm saying? I told you, being that I did 22 years in prison, my goal was, I said, all right, I gotta spend at least 22 years out here, whereas I'm in good shape. I got good facility. I got all my faculties. I'm healthy. I'm energetic. You feel what I'm saying? I'm able to deal with people. I'm able to run, play ball, sprint, have fun with women, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever I want to do, but I want to enjoy at least 22 years of my life. So me working out, me taking care of myself is like something that I really focus on. You know what I mean? And I kind of make that one of the top pillars of my life. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, the Most High, um, my purpose of achieving independence, my financial acumen, my family, and my physical health. Like these are like pillars of my life that I focus on, and so I'm able to maintain discipline in other areas of my life because I'm not going to let things come into my life and supplant those four pillars of my life. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to come into my life and dictate what I do as far as me working out, me being disciplined, me this and the third, because I know this is a pivotal point to me getting these 22 years on the street, that these 22 good years. You know what I'm saying? And now after that, I might just start eating, and after 22 years out here, I might just start eating, lose my six pack and all that stuff. But I kind of like having a six pack. You know what I mean? That's my advice for people. Like if somebody say they're depressed or they sad or something, yo, just get you a six pack. If you get a six pack, it's gonna be hard to be depressed. I'm telling you, because it's having a six pack, you don't having abs, you don't be depressed because it takes a lot of things to get abs. It sounds vain, but you gotta have a work ethic. You gotta have discipline. You gotta have a structure. You gotta have a system. You gotta have a regimen. You have to eat. So once you start doing all that just to get a six pack, it'll filter into other aspects of your life. You understand what I'm saying? So it'll be hard to focus on being in despair when you striving to do something every day. When you wake up every day with a purpose, wake up every day with a purpose. Matter of fact, say some affirmations. I look in the mirror every day and tell myself, oh, I'm great, man. I mean, look at me. I'm great. I got things to do. So by doing affirmations or just looking at yourself and having a purpose every day, it'll be harder to focus on, laying down, being in despair, not not focusing on things but you don't have, because you got something to do. You got somewhere to go every day. You have something to do every day. You know what I mean? And sometimes, I know people have children, people have other people they have to look out for, but you still gonna have to take time for yourself. So even if you're busy taking care of other people, you still gotta etch out. Even if it's only like 15 minutes. Do something for yourself. Do something for yourself every day. You gotta do, whether it could be anything. It could be it don't have to be like working out. It can be something that you like to do every day. It can be not looking at social media. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't use that time for yourself, because that'll just lead to other things. Like take some time out, go for a walk. If you like to read something, read comics, read funny papers, read a book, do something for yourself. Go get your teeth cleaned. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that you feel like you want to do for yourself, something that you enjoy, go ahead and do that. If you like to color, if you want to color, you can color. If you want to, some people like to color, some people like to draw, some people like to paint. Like find something you want to fly a kite, go fly a kite. You know what I mean, go out of the nation and fly a kite. Whatever you want to do for yourself, take 15 minutes out every day to do it, man. Because you're going to have time for yourself, because you can't be selfless. If you constantly giving to other people, then you never give to yourself, you're gonna burn out. Like you're gonna burn out, and you're gonna start to resent the things that you're doing. You might start to resent the people that you're doing things for, feeling like nobody's doing anything for you. Like, what about me? Nah, it's on you to focus on you. It's on you to take time out of your life and treat yourself. I do. I take care of myself more than 15 minutes a day. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I need more than 15 minutes for me. Like the things that I like to do need more than 15 minutes. So I'm going to sketch out time in my day to for myself. So it depends on, like I say, it just depends on what it is. So as you do that, like I say, other areas of your life will start to fall in place, and you'll actually vet people like that. Because if it's not conducive to what you got going on, if it's not conducive to what you're doing every day, I ain't gonna say negative people, man, but the people that's not the people that's not helping you achieve these goals will weed themselves out. You know what I mean? Like I get up early to go work. I like to get up early. So by default, if I get up early, I like to go to bed early. You know what I mean? So that kind of weeds out a lot of activities that, would be contradictory to that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not the nightlife type person. So people that's involved in the nightlife or like the not or like being out all night, I mean, even if we cool, we just gradually grow apart because we go in different directions. You understand what I'm saying? So by you being focused on things you have to do, it'll vet out the people that's not for that. Now it's on you to maintain the boundaries and maintain the discipline to, you know, stick to what you got going on and not supplant what you got going on to focus on other people. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the hard part. Like, it's real hard for us to be selfish. I mean, it's real. I don't want to use the word selfish, but it's like self care. But it's real hard for us to focus on that sometimes because you know we are as a people, man. We are giving people, man. Like we are really a giving people, man. We're really communal. We're really communal. We really love helping each other. We really love our family. So it's nothing in us to actually be inviting and want to welcome other people and do things for other people because it gives us joy, which is probably a negative attribute for us historically because we always allow other cultures in and taught them and they use what we taught them against us. So, but that's actually our people. That's actually us. We can't stop being us. We can't stop being helpful, caring people. We can't stop that. That's in us, man. That's part of the melanin, and that's what it does. That's what it does. Like we are caring, community bred people. So we gonna do that now. We just gotta focus our caring and focus on the right things. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, sometimes that's hard to, you know, and it's not even cutting people off. It's just focusing on what you got going on. Like I say, told you, if you get up every day with a purpose, you'll see the difference in 6 months. You'll see the difference in 6 months. Get up every day with a purpose. Like every night you go in, every night you go to sleep. Yo, I'm getting up tomorrow and do X, Y, and Z. Tomorrow, do X, Y, and Z, and just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and you'll start to see that you're getting a little further along every day. So a little motion is better than no motion. Remember that. And a lot of times we can get stuck in and not doing anything. And it happens to me at times too, where I just feel like, you know, I could be doing more. And I'm just now getting to the point where I feel comfortable doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, sometimes I might get up and I might have a day where I just want to chill, like a Sunday. As a Sunday, I just want to lay in the house and watch TV. And I'm just now getting to the point where I'm able to do that because I would normally feel like, yo, I need to be doing something. Yo, it's something else I could be doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's something more I could be doing because I sat in the cell for 22 years, man. Like sitting down, it just doesn't seem productive. But sometimes you need that rest. Like you need that time to just reset. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just now getting to the point where I'm able to, sit back and chill sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? So now that I'm able to do that, it's still hard. It's still hard. It's still hard to just sit back and do nothing sometimes, man. I can't even front, man. I just be like, yo, I gotta find something to do. I gotta read. I'll read a book. You feel what I'm saying? I'll read an article on different stocks. I'll read an article on different companies. I just gotta do something. It's like, yo, me just sitting here watching TV. Like I say, I'm not trying to get on the Pan African shit. The television. It tell lies to your vision. I ain't trying to get on that type of time, but I think we all been through that phase too, where you know what I mean. Everything is negative. Man. Look at history. It's not your story. It's his story. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to keep things realistic, man. Keep things in the realm of reality, man, and just constant elevation, man. I mean, we just constantly getting better. We constantly trying to do things for ourselves, and we constantly, yeah, that's that was the old 5% teachers make it lesson, man. Tell lies to your vision. That's what it's for. It ain't for nothing else. Anything you see on television is a lie. Tell lies to your vision. Don't watch that. So but yeah, man, just try to focus on just doing things the right way, man. Damn, I kind of thought Rue would make it in time, so we can see the assist, but oh, he he's trying to get things right for people right now, and sometimes sometimes these meetings go overboard. You know what I mean? So sometimes everything is good, but I'm looking for the red light. I guess told you I feel like a comedian, man. Sometimes I feel like a comedian. I feel like a comedian right now, like I'm bombing, like I'm just waiting to like get booed or something like that. You know how they say like Dave Chappelle got a special. Yeah. Matter of fact, that's something I've been doing too though. I've been going to comedy shows too though, so I kind of like that too. Oh, thank you. Like I say, man, I kind of like going to comedian shows too, and that's something else I wanted to do. Like since when I was behind the walls, like you have like goals of things that you want to accomplish, and of course, living abroad for um uh at least a month, but a couple of months at a time. That was one of my goals. Of course, like going to comedy shows was a goal. Going to sporting events was another one of my goals. I seen it Devin Haney get beat the fuck up by Ryan Garcia. So going to sporting events, that was like one of my goals. Like going man, if I known I was gonna do this, I would have bought the actual book. I have like a black and white notebook where I wrote down like things that I want to accomplish by the years, like year two, I hope to accomplish this. Year three, I hope to accomplish this. I would have actually bought that and just what I mean, showed y'all that a lot of things aren't by accident. You feel what I'm saying? Like yo, you can't. You have to kind of like be in control of your life, man. And it might not go as planned, but as long as you got like a template or like a rough draft of things that you want to follow, you know what I mean? Even when you veer off course, you have something to bring you back on. You feel what I'm saying? Nah. Like you like, nah, man, I'm wilding right now. I'm bugging. I gotta come back on course. Or, certain people that bring you off course and just like I call it reassessment periods. Like every few months, man, you gotta reassess what's going on in your life. Reassess, like just assess what's working in your life, what's not working, who's not working, and if you have to cut people out your life or you know what I mean, all right, well this person is doing good. I have to spend more time with this person. I have to do more with this person. This person not so. I gotta X this person out. You know what I'm saying? So they call like assessment, like what are they? Evaluation periods. Like every job has an evaluation period where you get evaluated or you get promoted or demoted depending on your performance. So you know what I mean. You got to do that with your life. You got to be the CEO of your life. You know what I mean. So you have to determine the role that people play in your life because people are only going to treat you how you allow them to treat you. So you know what I mean. Just take a little more control over your life, man. Take a little more control over your life. So that's how I look at things. So it's like I've been to sporting events. I've been to comedy joints. I haven't been to too many concerts. That's what I needed. That was next on my list. I haven't been to too many concerts. I wanted to see I still want to see Lauryn Hill, man. Even though they say she batshit crazy, but I still want to see Lauryn Hill. Like that was one of my goals to see Lauryn Hill, see Lauryn perform. I want to see her perform live, man, because the Miseducation is like one of my favorite albums. I remember just listening to the album over and over and over and over and seeing, the range that she had on her talents. Like all like she was actually a great. You don't really get this. People that's a great singer, a great wordsmith, a great poet, a great rapper. You know what I mean? Musically, she's musically inclined. She's in touch with the culture. Like yo, that album did so. That album was just like so monumental. I was like, yo, I just want to see her perform. And now, even though I know, her performances have not had great reviews, but it's not even the fact of how she performs. It's just the fact that I want to see her perform. I want to just be. in the presence of her and see, you know what I mean? It's like the manifestation of a long, a long goal, or it's a manifestation of a lot of hard work, man, and a lot of diligence and perseverance of me and her. You know what I mean? That I was able to see her perform, and the fact that she's still performing to this day with everything that she went through, like that's something that's still on my check off list. I still want to see her perform. I actually wanted to see Floetry perform too. I kind of like them, but that ain't gonna happen. I might can see Marsha and Rosa. Like I mean, she dope. Matter of fact, she just came out with a new project, man. I need to check that out, man. Marsha and Rosa, man. But kid, check out Marsha and Rosa. That's good peoples right there, man. Good music. Matter of fact, both Floetry albums. The first one, that's more you play with a partner. The second one, that's something you play like at a get together. Like you'll have the second one playing in the background. Like you have the second one playing in the background while y'all playing spades or getting together like that. The second one is more like a more social album. The first one, you'll play that with like you know what I mean, your special partner or something like that, man. Because that's a good one. That's something you can get in right there. That's something you can get onto. You know what I mean? But I wanted to see them perform, but with the conflict that they had, that's not gonna happen. So I'm still looking forward to trying to see Lauryn Hill. That's my that's on my to-do list. You know what I mean? Get to see Lauryn Hill. And I wanted to have a certain amount of you know, well, I wanted to have a certain amount of money by like each year. I wanted to have each year. I wanted to at least be able to accrue certain assets. So and not take on liability. So I'm going good with that. So well, it's almost time before it's time to wrap it up, man. I think I made it. I made it to the light. I made it to the red light. I ain't get booed off stage, man. Ain't nobody come kick me out, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man. It's signing off for Jarue the Assist, man. Jarue the Assist. We'll be here next week, and we're gonna get things done, and I'll try to make an appearance for y'all. All right, man. Signing off, man. Good show. Talk to y'all. Peace.